Morning guys, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training. Got up this morning early and got into my dog routine and everything, did a lot of videos, so I've got videos that are going to come at you. One gentleman contacted me and interested in Dutch Sheperd male, and I've got the two that I've held back, right? Lucifer and Doji. So I filmed Lucifer and Doji with a good description and a little bit of yakking as far as their natures and who they are as far as the puppies. This will give you a good look for anybody that might think about getting into this. Do you think you have what it takes to own a Dutch Sheperd? And that's the big deciding factor. And then you got to realize that just because you're talking Dutch Sheperd doesn't mean that all Dutch Sheperds are the same. Genetics, lineage, things like that matter, right? So my lines are a little bit more CAN VP and military and police oriented, with Arrow being the stud on this litter. Realize that. So I'm talking about Doji. I give a good description on him and his nature. He is a drop off of the apple tree. He is just like his dad. I can now understand what the previous owner of Arrow had to deal with, and without knowledge and understanding what she was dealing with, the propensities of a dog like this, with the genetic traits that Arrow has. And he is reproducing that. You know, you got 11 puppies in a litter. They're not always going to be showing you the same thing. There are certain ones going to pick up on certain traits coming from mother and father. Every dog being different. And if anybody that knows about breeding and genetics, he understands it's a crapshoot, right? What you're going to get is going to be widely varied in that whole 11 puppies out of that litter, right? So Doji is a lot like his dad, and I can now see his dad in him right away and understand that this dog, now I understand where it came from. I now understand the propensities that she had to deal with that were there and no fault of her own, but other than ignorance and lack of understanding and how to try to mold, shape, and form these drives away from these propensities. And that's what I'm doing now. But awareness is something I have that most people don't, because as a dog trainer, that's what we do. We read animals, right? We read those traits, and we are able to understand them with experience. In time that I have under my belt, I can see these things a lot faster and be aware of it, right? And then it even gets to the point of being a tea leaf reader, meaning you see things in dogs that you know are been propagated or manifesting from the owners themselves. The owners do things in the wrong way, and they don't do the right thing, and they will create these behaviors and neuroses caused by their lack of understanding and ability to deal with an animal. So this is what we see come at us all the time. 90% of problem behavior is not the dog, it's the owner, right? So just keep it in mind. I'm going to go ahead and release these. They're now unlisted because I sent them to a gentleman that's interested, looking for a male Dutch Sheperd with a little bit of experience. So I'm talking to him after I talked to him on the phone, and he gave me a lot of description of what he was looking for. And so I'm feeding it back to him and letting him see the real deal in these puppies, so that he can make a choice in which one he wants, right? So right now, Diana has already spoken for. I've got money in pocket. She's done. She's going back to her new owner on the 17th. Lucifer and Doji are still available, and with a deposit to lock it in, you're looking at $3,000 with the imprint, right? I put a lot of work into these puppies, imprinting them properly, taking them out to people, places, things, a lot of socialization, a lot of work that's put into these puppies that will be beneficial to anybody that gets them, right? So call me for more information. You'd like to chat, you want to talk about it more, get a hold of me if you're interested. I'm looking for qualified buyers. These dogs are not for the general public, first owner, that type of thing, and thinks they want to get into a Dutch Sheperd because he's such a pretty dog, right? These are not couch potatoes. They're working dogs, been bred for a purpose, right? So keep it in mind. I'll go ahead and sign off. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Trainer, Dog Training, asking you, do you think you are ready for a Dutch Sheperd? Give me a call. Let's talk it out and see if you are. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.